let's imagine what the perfect cliff house would be. What would need to be in it and what would not need to be in it? And does building location matter that much? Well, first, we're gonna need to find ourselves a cliff. Ooh, look, we got a village right there and right there. Now, it's not a very big cliff, but does a cliff house need to be on some massive mountain? Because I feel like this would work really well. I mean, we could do some farms out front on the grass, so it doesn't have to be like hanging over the side of a cliff's edge. Oh, what if we made it look like a hobbit hole? Yeah, you know, I really like that idea. We're gonna do that. Now, I feel like the first thing that we should do is actually do a little bit of terraforming. And I mean a little bit, because normally I go way overkill when I do this stuff. So I feel like we should maybe bring this out just a little bit, because I don't want to dig like just a massive hole into the side of the mountain right here, because it might look a little funky when it's all done. So first we'll get rid of all of this grass like that, and then we can bring this up just a tad. Now, when I show you this, you're gonna question me because it doesn't look very good, but we can work on it a little bit later because I want to get building the actual cliff house itself. Right, enough. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it's a little bland and it definitely sticks out like a sore thumb, but I think it's gonna work. Now, the next thing we want to do is actually build the facade for this building. Did I use the word facade correctly? I don't know. You tell me. With that being said, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Okay, let's keep building this. You know, this was originally supposed to be a cliff house, but I think I'm gonna change it to a hobbit hole because it sounds more fun to build and looks cooler, I think. No, I feel like I like the barrels in this kind of circle, but I feel like they stand out a little too much. So we're gonna replace them with some spruce planks and see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's definitely becoming a hobbit hole build, not a cliff house build. There also happens to be this perfectly flat spot right here that I think we could do another kind of circular shape, and it can be a lookout window looking out towards the ocean. Oh, I never showed you guys that we were building like right on the waterfront. Well, we are. Okay, so for this, I don't want it to be nearly this big. I want it to be way smaller. So what if we kind of did something like this? Take our stairs. Is that too high up? Nah, I don't think that's too high up. So then we can take some trap doors. Gonna have to get rid of that right there. Now, is that circular enough? I don't feel like it is. I wish it was, but we can't really go much smaller. I'm gonna give it another try because I don't like it. Much better. It's definitely a little thick around the edges, but I think we can make it work. Next up, we want to get rid of this stone and fill it with some birch logs. But not any birch logs, stripped birch logs. That also happens to be the same on every side. So we'll just build these walls up like this. And then for the door, I think we can actually use a crimson door. Might look pretty cool. So let's do that. And then I'm gonna take some trap doors and build up a little bit. So when we walk right outside of the door, we're not just getting like slammed on by the rain. Oh, look at that, the timing. It just has to rain, and it's not just rain. This is a thunderstorm, I think. And now the rain is getting clear because I used cheats. Okay, back to this though. I think we can go like that and that. No, not like that. Not like that. Yeah, I like how that looks, but maybe let's add a window right there. Trapdoor like that. And then to spice it up, can we fit a lantern anywhere? No, we can't. Oh, we can do it right there. And way too centered up. Well, I can use a fence post, do that, lantern right there. Yeah, you know, I like how that looks. The birch up against the spruce looks so good. Now this upper circle, I actually want to fill all of this stone in with some glass. So then we have a big circular window. Circles in Minecraft? Surely I must be kidding. Now before we start working on the inside, I think we should actually decorate the outside. Because right now that just doesn't look very good. It looks really unfinished. So let's finish it. Or not? Well, I guess I kind of have to. The first thing I wanted to do is to kind of fill in the land around the entrance. Because right now it's stuck out way too much. Then I knew I wanted to build a custom tree. So I did. And then I ended up building another custom tree just because they look so good. Then it was time to build a pathway with some details along the edges. And for some reason, I felt the need to use copper slabs as the steps. I also love building these small little planters. They don't work very well for farming, but they do look cool. And just like that, the outside is mostly complete. I say mostly because I am more than likely to probably add something in. We'll have to see though. We can't call the hobbit hole finished quite yet because there still isn't really a hole. I just kind of have like a little 1x2 stone little area that needs to be dug out. Well, we now have a little bit bigger of a pit, no longer a 2x1, more like a, what is this, like a 9x7? Quick math for the win. So we have this area down here, and then we have some stairs going up, and this can be our bedroom or enchanting room. Ooh, that could be pretty cool. But first we need to fix this because right now there's a lot of air showing. So I think we can just kind of go around the outside with some spruce. How does that look from the outside? You know, if we put a leaf right there, something like that, you wouldn't even notice. But it is a lot of leaves. Oh yeah, and I can also put the glass back. So for the inside, I'm thinking we use some oak logs and go up quite high. Oh, yeah, no, I don't like that. Looks like we're gonna have to use normal logs. Yeah, much better. Get rid of these. Bring this one up also. And then same with these back ones. Like that. And then we can actually take some stairs. Go like that. And then maybe a trapdoor. I want it to have like a little bit of an archway. Maybe we go down a little bit. Go like that. Then we do the stairs. And then the trapdoor. And then what if we went crazy and did some trapdoors right there and right here? Yeah, I like how that looks. So let's do that to all of them. So we're obviously going to need a place for our chest, and I'm thinking this is the perfect spot. So I think we should replace the floor with some glowstone to light everything up. And then I want to replace all the walls with some spruce planks, just so it doesn't stand out too much. Almost there, just got one last wall to do, and I'm going to leave this open for now because it will make it easier to place all the chests in. Then I'm also going to take some stairs and do something like that so we can still open that chest up and then go all the way down and all the way back up. And then now we can place this wall back in with some planks. And I think that looks pretty darn cool. Now we're gonna need a spot for our enchanting setup, and I feel like we can kind of go this way and maybe do like a ladder going up like that. And then hopefully we have enough room just to dig out a small, because actually, you know, never mind. I'm gonna break all this and place that back in because maybe we can try this. Put bookshelves right there and right there. Got to bring this all back a little bit. So we got our enchanting bookshelves right there. Okay, perfect. You can't see them that well, which is what I was hoping for. So we can actually replace all of this with bookshelves. Place our enchanting table right there. And then we can actually go through with some looms to make it look like some of these are empty, like that. And then I think I'm actually going to get rid of these top ones to add a little bit of a ceiling. Yeah, I do like that. And then we can actually use a chain with a lantern, put it in the back corner, so that can light everything up, and then we can fill that back in for now. We're gonna change out the whole floor, I promise. Now this might be a little bit of a stretch, but since it is a hobbit hole and it is kind of buried into the side of a hill, I feel like it could be a cool idea to do moss as the floor, and it'll kind of just look like green carpet. But we're gonna have to test it because this could look horrible. Okay, it definitely looks a little bit interesting, but I think we can make it work. I'm gonna put a torch up here so we can actually see. Put some stairs like this, and then to add a little bit more storage, I'm thinking we can actually like do some barrels going all the way up like that. Yeah, I do like how that looks, although I do want to do one more right here. We can still get up and we can still get down. When it comes to this back wall, I think it would be a really cool idea to actually put like an armor stand with our trophy armor, which I could do netherite armor, but I feel like the diamond might look really good because the blue stands out. So I got iron blocks placed in the back, and then we can take the armor and put it like that, and then maybe grab ourselves a lantern, put it right there, and that is our trophy armor. For this wall right here, I think it would be kind of cool if we did a little bit of a redstone farm, such as an automatic sugarcane farm. So if we get rid of some of these blocks and come back here, place in our observers, and then we want to put water down here. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do the water quite yet because I need a way to collect the sugarcane. Actually, you know, it would be kind of cool if I just had it so when you walk by, you can just pick it up real quick rather than an automatic collection system. Or maybe I'm just being lazy. It might be both. Okay, so we want to put our water right there. We're going to cover that up, put our sugarcane right there. Then we need to actually come down here, place in some redstone, and then that should be it, right? Maybe take some stairs, put them right there. Got to replace these blocks. So now if I do sugarcane like that, it fires the piston, which is perfect, and it does it on all of them. That is exactly what we want. The ceiling is still looking awfully plain, so we definitely got to work on this, and I think we can kind of do some struts going across like that. Then we can take some stairs, place them like this, and then I was kind of thinking we can place more stairs like so. Then we can go 2 blocks up like that, place in some lanterns, then some leaves. You know, we actually got to get rid of this stone because you can definitely see it. Put some spruce planks in position, place the leaves back down. How does that look? Yeah, you know, I do really like that. It kind of lights up the place, but it also gives it a little bit of color. So let's do it on this one also. And now both of them are complete. Honestly though, I don't think I'm loving the moss on the floor. It's just way too much green. So I think what I'm going to do is actually change all of this out with a mixture of rooted dirt and some coarse dirt. Yeah, a little bit like that. The coarse dirt and rooted dirt is looking much better, but this wall is not looking any better. So I think it would be kind of cool if we hung some chains down and then we did a grindstone like that. If we did it like that, yeah, I like that right there. And then maybe take a trap door. We can put our stone cutter like that. I think I'm actually gonna do it in that direction. And then also take a fence post and put some candles on it. You know, I'm just really not liking that. So let's get rid of this. And maybe that'll just do for now. We still don't have a crafting table in here. So I think maybe maybe we add like a little bit of a workbench like that, and then we can change one of these out with a crafting table, and then also grab a few furnaces because we don't have those either. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of liking that. And then we also have to work on this upstairs. So first off, I want to get rid of all the stone along the staircase and replace it all with some spruce planks. And then for this back wall, I'm thinking we maybe add in some bookshelves because that might look pretty cool. And then we got to do something about these walls because the stone is just not cutting it. And I think I'm going to kind of use an old trick in the book, which is we're just going to use some calcite and some diorite, and we're just going to go back and forth between the two to kind of give it a little bit of a wallpaper vibe, or just to give the walls a little bit of texture. And then for the floor, we're actually not going to dig down. We're going to use all slabs. Then we can take our bed and we can put it right there, put a crafting table next to it, also a barrel. And then we got to do something about the roof. Oh, that got dark real quick. We can put that right there. For the roof, maybe we take some stairs, do this, or ceiling, whatever the difference is. Got to get rid of this stone also. And then, you know, I think we should maybe do the same thing we did down below with having the lantern hidden behind the leaves. So hopefully we have enough room, maybe. Okay, just about. So let's do a bunch of lanterns right here. Replace all of this stone with some spruce planks. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have some work to do on the outside, but I'm sure we can make it work. And then put our leaves right here. Now, I do like how this looks, but I feel like we need some paintings. That is way too big. So maybe we can do maybe we do one of these. So like that. And then we can do another one actually right here. I think might look pretty good. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe we do a little bit of a bigger one right here. I don't like that. The color doesn't go great. Actually, is there such thing as a 3x2 painting? Is that a thing? Ooh, that is huge. Yeah, way too big. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with that right there. And also put a leaf on some fences just as a little bit of living stuff, if we don't already have enough above me. With the upstairs being complete, I think this hobbit hole is pretty much done. So let's give it a little walkthrough. So first we have our nice little pathway with a campfire up here if you want to get nice and cozy. We got some planters for our carrots, so we have some food to eat, and obviously 2 custom trees. We can make our way into the purple door. We got plenty of chests, a nice little enchanting setup. Got our stone cutter and grindstone. Got a redstone automatic farm right here for our sugarcane. Obviously the trophy armor. And then if we make our way upstairs, we have a pretty nice bedroom. We got our bed, our barrel for our goodies, some paintings, and plenty of bookshelves. Yeah, I think this thing turned out awesome. I think I would definitely build it as a starter house, or even like a second base somewhere else. Now, is it the perfect hobbit hole? I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. It could be, or it might not be. But thanks for watching. Bye.